So, I'm back in Lagos and I'm safe, and here is the full gist of what happened and how I was harassed at Wike's restaurant. Wike's alleged restaurant called J Signature. So I heard about the restaurant in Motakot. By the way, this is going to be a very long story. So brace yourself. So I heard about a restaurant in Motakot called J Signature, and I said, oh, let me go there. Let me have English breakfast and coffee. I'm a big fan of English breakfast. And I got there, nice looking establishment. There was a buffet, and I asked them if there was a la carte. And they said, yes, there's a la carte. So I sat down, got comfortable, sat in a corner where I wouldn't disturb anybody. And I asked for the menu. And the waitress brought the menu, and I was recording the menu. And she politely said, oh, no, that you can't record the menu. It's not allowed. And it made sense because, spies can come and record their menu. And I apologized to the waitress. And I showed her me deleting the pictures and the videos, and she confirmed that was deleted. And I said, okay, you know what? Since, the English breakfast was like 15K, coffee was expensive. So I'm like, you know what? It just makes more sense if I go for the buffet option instead, which is 21,000 naira. And I noticed that when I entered, the staff knew me, and all of them, they were hovering around my table. Now, as a food critic, the biggest in Nigeria, I'm used to such. When I go to a restaurant and the owner or the staff, they know who I am. They're always hovering around my side, looking at me, looking at my reaction, trying to make sure if everything is fine. And I'm used to it. It's not a big deal. Such is life. So normally when I go to buffets, I record. But because they told me not to record the menu, and I noticed that they were already looking at me, I purposely didn't record the buffet. I served myself 3 plates, got to my table, and I began recording the food. I did not record the space. I didn't record the restaurant. I recorded only my food on my table with nobody's face showing. And one of the sub or lower managers, Mr. Richard, he stomped to my table and he said, recording or pictures are not allowed. And I said, well, that makes sense, but I'm recording my food, which I paid for, on my table. I'm not showing anybody's face. He said no, like he was very aggressive, giving the stereotypical PH guy vibe. And I was like, I paid for the food. I don't think recording my food is wrong. He said, no, it is wrong. I should not do that. And I said that, you know what? I spoke to one of your managers earlier. Can I speak to him to make sure that what you are saying is correct? Because it doesn't make sense that I cannot record my food. That if I was recording the space or taking pictures in the restaurant, you can say, listen. And he said, no, he won't take it, this. And as he was ranting, his colleagues held him and gently pushed him away because he was making a scene. And they apologized to me. And the lady who told me that I couldn't take pictures of the menu, I asked her, is taking pictures of my food on the table allowed? The lady said yes. The gentleman that not pushed, but held Mr. Richard, and when someone wants to fight you and they're holding him and pushing him away. The man that held him, that was also serving him, so I asked him, is taking pictures of my food allowed? He said yes, it's allowed. So I told Mr. Richard that if truly what you said is wrong, I will keep on recording my food and I would like you to stop me. And I kept on recording my food and it didn't do anything. What I got basically was, this guy probably knows me online, and it's like the day I see this guy, I go let her know, say, that me be Oga. And he just basically came to rant. Because if truly I was wrong and it was against their policy, he would have stopped me the way the woman politely stopped me and told me to delete the pictures without any fuss. Anyways, I ate, I was done, and the general manager, a Nigerian guy, came and he apologized and he said he heard what happened. And I asked the man again, that is taking pictures of my food on my table allowed? And he said yes. So I asked him, why did your staff approach me rudely to give me voice? And he kept saying, he just didn't want to, be accountable. He was saying, he thought that you were packing 3 plates for the gram. He was just dancing around the question. And I kept saying, sir, you are going off point. Me taking 3 plates in the buffet is not so much. Said, yes, that he agrees, but he thought maybe I'm one of those women. I'm quoting him. He said he thought maybe I'm one of those women who would just come, and take 3 plates and snap and not finish their food. And I stopped him there and I said, it's not possible that somebody will come, pay 21K and just snap the food and not eat that. Chairman, you are going off point. Why was this gentleman rude to me? Normal, he will protect his staff. But, he apologized and I said, well, it is what it is. So yes, that is the story. So I would like to hear you guys' opinion. Was I wrong for taking pictures on my table? Or like, what is your thoughts? What is your opinion on this matter?